restricts the entry of Cuban, Nicaraguans, and Haitians. How is Biden's new plan to tackle the crisis on the border? The United States will allow the entry of up to 30,000 migrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela each month, but will tighten restrictions on those who try to cross the border with Mexico without the necessary documentation. The new procedure is orderly, safe, and humane and will substantially reduce the number of people trying to access US territory illegally. President Joe Biden said Thursday when presenting the plan with which he intends to tackle the immigration crisis on the southern border. These measures will expand and accelerate the legal channels for orderly migration and will have new consequences for those who do not use those legal channels, the White House has indicated in a statement published moments before the president's intervention. The migrant quota will be limited to those who have a financial sponsor who is already in the US, individuals or organization representatives, and has passed a background investigation, passes a security investigation, and proves that they are vaccinated against COVID-19 and meet other health requirements which will allow them to live and work in the country for 2 years. And those who try to enter illegally will be expelled under the health regulation known as Title 42 with the intervention of the police and its coordination with Mexico. Biden urged those who want to migrate to use the new procedure instead of trying to get to the country on their own. Don't show up at the border. Stay where you are and request access legally, Biden said. If your application is approved, you will be able to enter. If it is denied or you attempt to cross into the United States illegally, you will not be allowed access. Applications must be made starting this Friday online through the CBP One app, which allows potential asylum seekers to schedule an arrival at a US port of entry. Those who are denied or attempt to cross illegally will not be eligible for the program in the future. A similar program for Venezuelan was launched in October with a quota of 24,000 a year, which in turn was based on a plan for Ukrainians fleeing the war with Russia. Now, the model is being extended to other nationalities with the aim of alleviating migratory pressure on the southern border of the United States. This is the new plan point by point. It consists of extending the temporary exception to Title 42 that until now applied to Venezuelans and Ukrainians. From now on, Cuban, Haitian, and Nicaraguan will also be able to apply for it. The US will allow access for up to 30,000 citizens of those countries per month. To be eligible for the program, you must have a financial sponsor who is already in the US, pass a background investigation, pass a security investigation, and prove that you have been vaccinated against COVID and that you meet other health requirements. Potential sponsor, individuals or representatives of organizations must submit an application to the Department of Homeland Security starting this Friday, January 6, declare their financial support, and pass a background investigation to avoid exploitation and abuse. Migrants who wish to take advantage of the program and meet the requirements will have to schedule arrival at a US port of entry through a free online app, CBP One. They will be able to access through certain ports of entry: Nogales, Arizona, Brownsville, Hidalgo, Laredo, Eagle Pass, and El Paso, Texas, Calexico, and San Isidro, California. During their inspection process, non-citizens must verbally attest to their COVID vaccination status and provide, if requested, proof of COVID-19 vaccination in accordance with vaccination requirements. Applications will be evaluated on a case-by-case basis, and those who get the green light will have permission to live and work in the country for up to 2 years. People who enter the US, Mexico, or Panama without authorization after this Thursday's announcement will not be eligible for the process in the future. Those who do not adhere to the plan and try to access US territory illegally will be expelled based on the health rule called Title 42. Migrants who cannot be removed under Title 42 will be prosecuted under Title 8, under which the Immigration and Nationality Act, enacted in 1952, is codified. This norm, which has also been enforced during all this time, determines that it must be evaluated in each case if there is a credible fear of being prosecuted in the country of origin in order to request asylum in the United States. If it is established that there is not, deportation is immediate. Those removed under Title 8 are barred from entering the country for 5 years and may face criminal prosecution if they attempt to do so.